Now we are discussing the conditional statement. Conditional statement are of three types: if, else, if. So what is if, what is when we use else, and when we use if. These are the three conditional statement, and we will use these all. Now we are going to do something practical with the conditions. First of all, I am creating a new file, conditional.py. So we will write here conditional operators, like I am commenting the one line comment for your understanding. Let's create a variable. After this variable we will use the conditional operator. First of all, x is equal to 7. Now if is the conditional operator in which we use if x is equal to 7. Print, then print something. You see, if the x is equal to 7, this is the assigning operator x. This is called comparator. We are comparing x with 7. If x equal to 7, print yeah, it's 7. If it's not equal to 7, we use else colons, print it's not equal to 7. So after executing, it will see the x is equal, it will see either x is equal to 7 or not. So we can see yeah, it's equal to 7 because we declared a variable x is equal to 7. Now we take from the input from the user. What is the user will input, and we will compare with our conditional operator. So I am taking the x variable int input because I am entering from the user. So some statement, enter the number. So the user will enter a number and we will compare with our number. Your number is equal to 7. So here you can see I am entering a number 6, number 8. So it's 8 not equal to 7, so it gives the answer that 8 is not equal to 7. We can do this for any number. By this way you can use the if else statement. We can also use the greater operator, the less operator, or something more. In the next video I am telling that what operator we can use here. So we are using here greater operator. If x greater than 7, yeah, it's greater than 7, print. Else it's not greater than 7. After executing we will see this. So I'm running this program. So here you can see enter a number. I am printing 4. It's not greater than 7 because 4 is less than 7. So this is if else condition. Hopefully you will understand this. Here I am discussing some conditional operators. We are if, else and if the conditional statements, and here are the conditional operators. Like for the equal we use equal, not equal we use hyphen, is equal to. For greater than we use the greater sign. For the less than we use the less sign. If greater or equal than, use greater or equal sign. Less than or equal, then use less than or equal sign. Remember these signs, we always use these signs. Equal, hyphen, and for not equal, hyphen, not equal, and so on. Greater, less than, greater or equal, less than or equal. While creating a simple calculator, we will ask from the user that if the user press 1, then we will do addition for him. If the user press 2, we will do multiplication for him. If user press 3, we will do subtraction, and if user press 4, then we will do division for the user. Here I am telling how we will do this. So stay with me. Lecture in which you will see that how you will use the conditional operators for the simple calculator. I am showing everything to you. I created the new file, and here I am telling print. First of all, we will a print statement and will tell the user reply with a number. So the user will reply with a number, and we will do according to that number. If the user press 1, here you can see print reply with 1 for addition, for sum print reply with 2 for multiplication, and reply with, these are the print statement. This will execute at the start of the code and user will see this. So the user will press and will reply according to this number. For the summation he will press 1, for multiplication he will press 2, and for subtraction he will press 3, and for float division he will press 4. So after this statement I will enter the division statement, print reply with 4, reply with 4 for division. So now we will use the conditional operators. If first of all we will take the, for the reply we will take some input from the user, because user will enter the 1, 2, 3 or 4. So I am taking an integer from the user. Here you can see enter an integer, so the user will reply with a number, and we will do according to this number. If x is equal to 1, so we will do summation for the user. Here I am commenting, but you have to write the complete code of addition, and you know how we can add two numbers. For this purpose you will take two numbers from the user and will add for the user. You can also do this by functions. Elif the another conditional operator we use between the if and else. This if this statement, if this statement is not true, then this statement, and if this statement is not true, then again for the next statement. After the if we use all the statements in the elif condition. So elif x is equal to write multiplication code here. So elif x is equal to 3, write the subtraction code for the user. Here I am commenting, but you have to write the complete code for the addition, multiplication and subtraction. So I'm here confusing a little bit about the indentation, but I think it will not affect my code. So I'm doing this. If user print 3, press 3, so write the subtraction code, subtraction for the user. So but you have to write the complete code of subtraction, which we have done already. So if x is equal to 4, then write the division code for the user. The another statement, if the user press another button except of 1, 2, 3, 4, then we will use you enter wrong button. So I am printing this statement if the user enter something wrong. So you entered a wrong, so is his not wrong number or wrong button, so wrong input, because we can reply him just on 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here is an error of indentation error, where I did something wrong here. Oh, I forget I have to write the print functions here, so I am printing here and removing the comments. So if the user press 1, the print statement will be executed. If the user press 2, then the write application code statement will be executed. If the user press elif, then the write subtraction code will be executed, else you enter a wrong input. So we are going to run our program. Here you can see all the print statement are here, and enter an integer. This is for the user and I am entering 1. So write addition code for here, you can see. But if you have written a complete addition code, then it will do summation for the user. So this is the way for the simple calculator. You will use this conditional operators to make a calculator. Let's suppose I am entering 2. So after 2 you have to see that, but it's getting some error. So what's the error? I'm checking. Oh, I didn't change the code. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. I'm doing again to execute again. What is wrong? So we are going to check. Oh, I forget to rewrite print here. So I'm going to write print here, so print here. So now it's completed, and now we will execute the core code and it will do good. So now after pressing 2, write multiplication code here, so it's working properly. After again if I press 3, write subtraction code here. You have to write the complete code. Keep remember, this is your project. Write division operator, and this is all for the simple calculator. Use the conditional statements. Another thing is the conditional statements for the strings. This is same like the numbers. We just write the string inside the if statement. Like here you can see that the if string is equal to another string which we want to compare. So this is not a big problem if you understand the if else statement with the number. So but I am doing an example for your understanding, that you hopefully you will understand very well. So now we are doing conditional statement for a string. Here you can see I'm creating a new file with the name of conditional string, to compare a string inside an if else condition. So here you can see I'm creating name is equal to some name. Let's suppose I am entering Hanif. So but I am taking from the user. So I'm commenting here for your understanding that we are going to take a string input from the user. So the name will be equal to str into input. Here you can see str into input. I'm writing some statement with the input. Inside the input, write a string, write your name. So we will compare the name with another name inside the if else statement. So here you can see if name is equal to, because for the equal operator we use double is equal to, here is a string Hanif. Now I am comparing the user input string with my string, my name Hanif. So if the user print Hanif, it will give the statement, yeah, I need this, yeah, this is the required string. So else you didn't found. After if not found, then we use the else operator, else print didn't find. So here you after executing this code, you will see this, that write your name here. You will write a string. I'm entering Hanif. Yes, this is the required statement. If you enter another name, so it will print did not found. Here I'm entering Khan, so did not found.